Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the TJR Auto channel. My name is Tyler, and in today's video, this has somehow turned into another truck video. It is currently Sunday morning, about 9 a.m., and I said, I want a little treat. I want a little Mickey D's breakfast. Let's take Gwendolyn. Now, problem with wanting to take Gwendolyn is this just happened. There's no lights on the dash. Yeah, it was fine Friday night when I parked the truck here. And of course, ironically, it is not parked in its normal spot next to my garage, where it's easy to work on. It is parked on the shoulder of the main road that I live on. So I'm hoping for something stupid, just like loose battery terminal, something. I don't know, let's see if we can figure it out, because Mickey D's breakfast ends at like 10 or 10:30. And I would like to drive the truck there and back home so I can put it in the garage so that I can then work on the other things that I planned on working on. I'm not gonna lie to you, I just wiggled the positive and then I heard fuel moving up here, like I heard fuel pressure. So we should probably fix that. I don't know what the problem actually is. Maybe it's just, is that loose? Yes, that is actually just loose. That's unfortunate. I'm going to Hail Mary this and see if we can at least get it back on to move the truck to the garage. The finger tight, it's on there decent. I don't know. So I guess let's see if we can at least move the truck, and I probably shouldn't drive it somewhere with this issue. So let's just see if we can get her home. All right, well, we still have power, so that's good. Let's see if she starts. Oh, like a champ. Well, one crisis averted. She's in the garage. New crisis made. I ruined everything with this black, wet carbon shit, including my awesome wash mitt. So, thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Gwendolyn. Anyhoosins, I guess what we probably should do is just, we should probably pull the bolts out of the battery and pull the battery out, because it's not held down, of course. It's just sitting on a piece of house carpet, and see if the threads are f***ed up on the battery, so I know if I have to go buy a battery, or if just the bolts themselves are f***ed up and I can just throw something else in there, kind of as a placeholder. Also, I will add, this battery's from 2020, so when I bought the truck, I kind of had a feeling I was going to have to replace it anyways. So if I have to replace it, not the end of the world, but I'd rather not spend that kind of money if I don't have to. Now I'll grab everybody's favorite battery removal tool and yank it. See what she looks like. Okay, so that's that. A little corrosion, not bad. The only time I've had this battery like disconnected was when I did the long tubes. And again, this thing doesn't have any sort of hold down, so wouldn't surprise me if it's just been moving around this whole time and made this a really shitty connection for the Positivo side. Now I can get it pretty snug by hand, but those threads are definitely cooked on this bolt screw thing. So let's see, all right. Memento of Trutho. What's this one look like? They both equally look shitty, so I guess I'm gonna go through my bolt collection and see if I have anything I can make work in this. Just to get by would be kind of nice. I could probably pull the good old throw a washer on it. See, no, it goes in all the way fine. So what the f***? Strange. All right, let's put this on the workbench. Now, I don't think I have any spare side terminal bolts. I always hated owning side terminal shit. I feel like the few times I had side terminal things, I just converted them to not side terminal, because side terminals f***ing blow. But honestly, the threads look fine in the battery itself. So really, I think it's just the bolt. And looking at it, the first couple threads are totally shot on this, but the last few are fine. So that's probably why when I thread this in with no cable on it, it's fine, because there's no space between it. It's able to grab those couple good ones. So let's see if Mr. TJR has anything that'll fit, and see if I can save a couple bucks. Ooh. Huh. What are the odds? Another side terminal battery bolt. It's about equally as sketch, but it's not stripped out. It's actually got less threads on it, so I don't know, maybe we'll try throwing it in, see if it works. All right, so if I move my ground out of the way, move my positivo out of the way. Oh, do have some corrosion on the actual wire itself, but it should be fine. Oh yeah, we're in business, baby. See if I can tighten that first. Just a little snug. Oh, we're solid. Oh my God. Oh, thank God. I could take Gwendolyn to get a Mickey D breakfast. Hell yeah. Dude, this is like the best Sunday ever. I'm gonna call that good enough for now. And if I ever have an issue and this truck leaves me stranded, I at least know where to look. So the speedo pinned itself to 100 again. Let me see if it... Okay, it has not fixed itself. So can I try resetting it again? This is where we play the dangerous game of what's gonna happen. This thing sounds so f***ing good. I'm honestly, oh, speedo fixed itself. Holy shit. Oh God, this truck wants to live. I'm telling you guys, it wants to live. What's the point of putting a cam in your truck if you can just throw long tubes on it and it runs shitty and it sounds cammed? Hell yeah. Look at that. See? Self-healing. Breckie acquired. That's good stuff. So breakfast has been served. First round now has been served. And I guess first task of the day is now served. So what we got going on here is the cheapest set of rear brakes that I could find on Mr. Bezos land. This box is for our rear pads. We got some hardware, a little bit of lube, and 2 sets of pads. They, I don't know, look like brake pads. Hopefully they're the right ones. These have a lot of life on them. Not sure how I feel about the side material being painted, but it's pretty damn thick. So I will probably never have to do a set of pads again. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Drilled and slotted, only for the rears, because I'm a classy man. So I'll show you guys why I'm only doing rear brakes. It's a little thin. It's a little thin. I told you guys I could definitely get some more mileage out of it, but she has definitely seen better days. So yeah, it's unfortunate because the fronts are fine. It's just the rear of it is pretty cooked. So yeah, let's get this caliper off, get these rotors off. Thankfully there's no set screw or anything holding the rotor on, so hopefully with a couple hits of a hammer we can pop it right off the hub. So a very strange, rather unfortunate finding. This is my first time doing anything with rear brakes on one of these GMT trucks. The bolts that hold the caliper to the caliper mounting bracket are Torx head. So I can't fit my ratchet with my Torx socket in there, at least on the top because the leaf's in the way. So I guess I got to pull the caliper bracket, got to pull everything as a whole assembly. Oh, that is tight. Oh, that hurt. Ow. 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 Hurt. Love causing a ruckus on a Sunday morning. All right, that one's broken loose. Where the other one at? Ow. There she is. Came off relatively easy. That's funny because the pads look brand new. Just the rotors are cooked. So these probably aren't working the way that they should. Now, does that mean we have a bad line? Does that mean the caliper's bad? I don't f***ing know. Oh, hell yeah. All right, that's that one. Woo! Almost lost it. Oh, hot mama. Not on my fucking watch. All right, those are at least good. Yes. Time for the hammer. Where's my purse at, baby? Where my purse at? Exquisite. Oh. Got some movement on it. If I had to guess, I'm going to say there's probably an issue with the e-brake. Potentially as to why they have the lines not connected. Yeah. Woo! There we go, baby. Look at that. Takes a little elbow grease, that's all. Cheers, Gwendolyn. Wow. This looks amazing in here, folks. To me, it looks like the pads have been riding on the rotors. At least this e-brake shoe over here. Like I said, this isn't even hooked up to anything, so maybe we can just adjust it a little bit. I don't really know. But we don't have any like axle seal leak or anything, so that's good. It's nice and dry. Just clean her up. Make sure to give it a good huff, kids. Ah, double whammy, double whammy. So we're gonna totally ignore the e-brake situation because I never used the e-brake and I don't really care right now. We'll just anti-seize her up a little. No, I'm not going crazy with the anti-seize like the world's ending, but I'm putting on just enough that if I ever got to come back in here, or whoever ends up coming back in here eventually, you know, to fix things like the e-brake that doesn't work, then at least the rotor won't be stuck due to rust to the hub. Good enough for me. So usually drilled and slotted rotors have a little tag on them, like front driver, rear driver, same with the passenger, just so you know it's dummy proof and you can't f it up. These don't, because they're just quality Chinesium. So I went and looked at the GTO, because I have drilled and slotted all the way around on that car, and this most matches the layout on that car, which I remember definitely had the tags for where to put them. So as long as they were right, then we're gonna be right here. So, quick clean just to get rid of the factory shipping oil, because oil on your brakes don't really work that well from what I've heard. Okay, good enough. I'll put that there. Now, only touching the front, so I don't f up what I just did on the rear. Slap that on, just like that. If we want to be nice, we can do this before we forget. Yes. Beautiful, if I do say so myself. If you just look past my very dirty anti-seize job all over my lug studs. So now the rotor situation is done. Now we move on to our caliper. Well, there's a slide pin. It's one of them. And there's our other one. How do you come apart, Mr. Caliper? Okay. Make sure our caliper isn't destroyed. Which, definitely old, probably original, but looks fine visually. So like I said, our pads are actually in fairly good shape. They're just not good. Well, the rotor is not good. So, realistically, the back one is probably, oh yeah, that's really grooved. It's worn unevenly, you can feel it. So, yeah, they're technically toast. You could get away with running these. I'm not going to, because I have new pads. So why am I going to ruin new rotors with old pads that suck? There's one. Yeah, I mean, just old. That's really all I got to say about them. Might be hard to tell on camera, but it's like a fucking ocean with how these feel. So, a lot of life left on them. Unfortunate. They died so young. They died so young. All right, before we get the caliper bracket set up, which looks fine, let's compress our dual rear piston calipers by using an old brake shoe. Let's go like that. Sorry if you guys can't see that. Set that right there. Oh, well, we got a long ways to go. Lock our pistons in. Ooh. We're a little stiff there, folks. Oh. All right, that takes a lot of effort. Let's let that sit for a second. Anyways, moving onwards to our caliper brackets. Love the taste of asbestos in the morning. Good enough for me. Give this a crank. I think it's just the angle on it. Yeah, it turns okay after a certain point. I think that's as far as we're gonna get that. Okay. I don't know why it's like that. Probably need the caliper. So I'm just going to ignore that just happened. And we're gonna call it fine. Moving on, we have our brackets, which all should be the same, I think. Come on, come on. let's see. So you should clip right on. Woohoo, this bitch is rusty. Oh, no. They are side directional, okay. We got a thick side and a thin side. Here we got a thin side and a thick side, so I guess they do only go on one certain way. Oh yeah, goes right on. Oh, magnificent. Yes. Yes, just the quality I wanted to see. So that will not fit there. Ah, yes. That will indeed fit like so. Little persuasion. Well, persuasion never hurt nobody. Okay. Okay. That's that. Let's, I guess we can put the bracket back on. There's nothing stopping us from doing that. But before we do that, actually, let me, okay. Let's just put you right there. Let's put you right there. Hey. Hey. Beautiful. Just gonna lube up where the pads most likely sit. Kind of this whole back bar, this front bar, smeared around. So a light coating of this white lightning will keep you from having a bad night, if you know what I mean. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited. I have a brand new laptop coming today. I have made the investment for the channel, spent a lot of money, but I'm hoping that it will make my life a lot easier for editing, and hopefully I'll be able to make some better content for you guys. You know, at least quality of video hopefully will be better. So cut me a little bit of a break if maybe this video is a little shitty. But I bought a brand new phone this year just for like the YouTube stuff, like content creation is what I had in mind. And it just can't keep up. Filming wise, it's totally fine. I can film in 4K all day, no problem. But the problem comes to editing and saving the videos and then uploading the videos to YouTube. My phone just crashes nonstop. It gets super hot like it's gonna fucking explode. So I probably have already damaged the guts of my phone just from trying to do these longer truck videos. But I promise, better things on the way. Laptop comes today, so it's gonna be the first video edited with it. And I am beyond excited to see the things that we can do nowadays. So, cheers to that. So now that we're greased, we can throw on our bracket, I guess. And it doesn't look like these had any sort of Loctite before. So I'm not gonna Loctite them now. And if there's any issues, it wasn't me. It's been a while since I've been... Good. Now, what I should have checked before I took these apart was our sliders, slide pins. Yeah, they don't fucking move, like, whatsoever. So that's not ideal. So I'll try to do what I usually do, which is some sort of half-ass clean out of them. Try to get some new grease in there. Hard to say if they're just under-greased or just from the old grease. It kind of grabs on rather than letting it actually slide and be lubricated. Just that little bit of grease I put on there alone is letting it move better now. Kind of work it in and out. and it just turns black instantly. Or at least that's the old shit grabbing onto this now. So, do this for a couple minutes, and I'll feel better about putting it back together then. If I can see these fucking slide pins move on their own. Which now they are. Well, at least the bottom one is. Still gotta do the top. So you can see what I mean now with it actually moving, like it's moving itself back out. Before, if I pushed that in, it just stayed there. So you guys saw me put white grease on it. Now we got nothing but black grease coming back out. So this is usually what I do when I do brake jobs, and I somewhat care. So I'll at least keep cleaning this and try to get that nasty shit out. As you can tell, we just grabbed more of that nasty goop. So we'll clean this up and we'll throw some new goop on it. Just like so. See again, like I said, we actually have movement, whereas before this was not moving. So that's probably why the caliper was dragging and killed the back side of the rotor, because it just wasn't moving out at all. So you can see kind of blackish grayish mixing up here, but I'll probably do this for a couple more minutes. Just make sure we get whatever stuff we can out. You can tell more of that nasty black. All right, so I've been playing with this for a few minutes, obviously, and this is the point where I'm gonna leave it. If I push it in, it pops back out on its own. It moves pretty freely. I'm not trying hard to get it to go in. So I'm gonna call that good. Now, I have not touched this top one at all. It's got the nasty grease on it. Haven't checked how it moves on its own. Look at that. It moves out, but look how slow that is. If that's even moving. And look at my bottom one that I just greased up. See what I mean? It's the little things, folks. It's the little things. Alrighty, after a couple minutes, both move. This might be a little slower still, but regardless, it works. So, pull these out, put them to the side, probably throw a little bit more grease on them before we put them back in, but those basically should be good to go, operational-ish. Now, we have our brand new pads. I was like, wake up the asbestos, you know? It's like a pack of cigarettes. You gotta hit it before you use it. I don't really know the procedure here for putting these in. But I'm not... Okay, maybe like that, I guess. It's kind of a fucking stupid design if you ask me. Oh shit. Oh, almost took you guys down. Well, I guess that's how that goes on. That's a little strange, but all right, whatever. Now, hopefully I depressed our caliper enough to just slide right on, which it would appear I have. Sort of. Close enough for me. I get this lined up, and we can put our slide pins in, and I don't think this top one is going to clear. So that's good. Alrighty. Sorry folks, I somehow ran out of storage on my phone again. I honestly think my phone is cooked. But we got it back together, so that's that. I'm gonna do the other side off camera, save you guys the headache, save me the headache of having to edit it, and yeah, let's move on to the next thing. All right, guys, I just got the driver's side wrapped up, and it took me almost an hour and a half just to do the driver's side. That is fucking stupid. So of course she looks all fucking pretty lovey-dovey dandy now, but this fucking thing would not come off. Also, has anybody ever seen a rotor rust like this? Like, I can't say I have. So this wouldn't come off. Had to heat and beat the shit out of it for probably a solid 20 minutes before I even got any wiggle room. It turns out, I don't even think it was rusted on by the hub. I think it was stuck from the e-brake shoes, because I ended up playing with the adjuster to get this one to fit, because this one didn't even want to fucking go on. So that was fun. And then I probably had a good 15-20 minute battle with, I couldn't get these new pads to, well, look who it fucking is. Look who it is. Yeah, I couldn't get these fucking pads to fit onto these new clips. So I don't know if that's a pad issue or a clip issue, but they really didn't want to go in. So we're all wrapped up. And another funny thing, this side has matching 6-point hardware, not a star tip and 6-point there. So that at least was a nice little surprise. But she's finally wrapped up. And one other issue we found is that, which we're just going to ignore it. We're just going to ignore it because it's okay, guys. It's okay. It's only a little rot hole. Well, that went a little further than I thought it would. So bad. It's totally gonna fucking fall and hit me. Nice. That's one off. Ooh, that frame got fucking mollywopped. Jesus. It's a little less than ideal, to say the least. We're missing a bumper bracket bolt. That's good. Huh. Yes. Pure excellence, Mark. It's the only thing I do. Pure excellence. Well, folks, a new day. New drink, new parts. So, from the land of the Rock Auto, also, I'm pissed. I don't know if I'm allowed to complain to customer service. I didn't get a sticker or a magnet. We got some O2 sensors for our primaries, because the truck doesn't really run great after doing long tubes. If we're gonna be honest, the truck actually runs like dog shit now. So, this is the kind, the trapezoid looking ones. So, I think these are the right ones. Hopefully they are. And I'm going to throw these in, the long tubes, and see if the truck runs any better. Throw these in, clear our engine codes, go drive it for a couple minutes, rev it, beat the shit out of it. See if our codes come back, see if the truck still runs weird and rough. On the 50% chance that this doesn't fix the weird running issue, we're probably going to have to tune the truck, which sucks. If I can't find like a very generic tune off of like HP Tuner's website to just kind of throw on this just to make it better and make it drivable and not get 2 miles to the gallon, because it's actually significantly worse on gas right now, then I think we're gonna have to do a cam. If I'm gonna pay somebody almost $1,000 to tune this thing, like, I'm not gonna just get a tune for long tubes. You might as well make it kind of fast at that point. And I've opted to do this in the most sufferingly way possible, which is on the side of my house on uneven rocks, so that if I accidentally hit the gear selector, the truck will hopefully run me over, and then I don't have to do this. Damn it, Gwendolyn. Why are you making me work for it? All right, number one. Oh, okay, that came right out. That's funny, I didn't tighten that one that good. Oh, yeah, unplugged. Okay. Yeah, I think I bought the right ones. That looks the same. So. I'm gonna be here for a bit, but I'll let you guys know when I get it out. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Street lights, people. Oh God. You guys probably can't see that. You definitely can't see that. it's there. I don't know. Doesn't look phenomenal. Doesn't look horrible. All right, got the new one with me. They give you anti-seize, which is kind of cool. For those who didn't notice, I got Denzo's. Shout out my boy Alex recommended me the right sensors for an LS so that I don't spend $10 on Amazon ones and absolutely hate my life when my truck blows up. These long tubes already have some nice color in them. I've had them on the truck for about a week now, and I was daily driving it, but it just started running so rough. I couldn't bring myself to keep driving it the way it is. I mean, it drives fine. You know, you could hop in this thing and drive it anywhere, but I mean, what's the point? I figured let me wait for the sensors to come since I forgot to order them the first time around. And yeah, here we are. Just a touch on the threads. It'll spread itself. Why are you not going in? I always hate putting O2 sensors in just because you have to deal with the pigtail whipping around, getting in the way. Come on, you f***ing okay, I'm gonna say that's tight enough for now. It shouldn't fall out for a couple days at least. Well, that was a nice satisfying click. All right, that's in. One done, baby. One to go. All right, just got the passenger side knocked out. Here's our driver. Here's our passenger. This one, oh. It's got a nice noise in it. So I don't know what that means. But this one's got a lot of tan and white. This one's got a lot of black on it. I don't know how to feel about that, but they're changed. So let's see what engine codes we have and then clear them and then fire the truck up, let it run, and maybe take it for a ride, see how it does. So this is what code reader number 1 says. Stored codes, we have 3. So that's that. And then our pending is those, as well as a 2 lean on bank 1. So let's see what my other code reader says out of curiosity. I have not been using this one. I've been using the Bluetooth one that goes to my phone and is like fancy. So I'm curious to see if we have O2 sensor codes on that one or if we don't. The only ones that came up on the other one was this, the 2 lean on one of the banks. I'm guessing it's bank 1. And then the P0300 random misfire. So I'm curious if this whole time I've had codes for the O2 sensors since I took the manifolds off. I probably threw them on the ground too hard and probably fucking broke them. So yeah, let's just compare. So of course, now it decides to read the O2 sensor codes on the Bluetooth one. I don't know. I just cleared the codes. Obviously now we have brand new O2s. So let's fire the old girl up, let her run a bit, take her for a ride, and see if it sounds better, feels better. It seems like it's a little down on power, but it still kind of would power through it running kind of sluggish. Definitely would notice it at idle though. And let's say you're cruising down the road and you had to punch it just cause. It would shoot out a black cloud of smoke like a diesel rolling coal. So I could tell the thing has been running rich. And like I said, my fuel mileage has been way worse than normal. I calculated before doing the long tubes, this truck got about 7 mpgs. Anyways, doesn't matter. Let's fire it up and let's see what we got. Ooh. High idle. Never seen that before. That's new. I don't think it's ever done that. I think it's always just kind of idled low. Well, it's not smoking right now, so I guess that's good. It's kind of been smoking recently too. I just assumed from all the extra fuel it's been dumping from running rich. Oh yeah, she's back in business, baby. She sounds healthy. think it actually does feel quite a bit better. Like, I'm not nearly on the pedal as much to get her moving, so I guess after a mile or two, we'll see how she fares. Good news, the truck definitely sounds better, even just sitting at idle with it warmed up, and I'd say it feels like it revs better, and we're not shitting out black smoke. So, I think we fixed it, guys. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. She loves it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we fixed Gwendolyn. After that quick ride, she's still pretty happy. So, that's good. No black smoke. I'll take it. And looking at the code reader now, we have no stored codes, and our only pending is Bank 1 Sensor 2 no activity, and it's probably because I don't have one of the rear O2s in at all because I cut that pipe out of the way. But regardless, this won't give us any sort of drivability issues. If anything, it'll throw a check engine light, as this is the post-cat O2. So this would basically just say if there's a catalytic converter or not. And it's funny that the sensor that is plugged in isn't throwing a code for anything. Personally, I think after finding the one gutted cat, I'm going to take a bet and say somebody at some point had to have gutted that cat, because that thing was too cleanly, empty. There's no way that it just blew out over time. Like, somebody purposefully gutted that thing, I think. So if somebody did that in the past and this truck never had a check engine light since I got it until I did the long tubes, I'm going to take a bet and say somebody has played with the tune at some point and turned off the rear O2s. Is it possible I'm just stupid and assuming things? Yes, absolutely. But I would assume this thing would have a check engine light for the rear O2s just due to that gutted cat in general. So I don't know. I really don't care. As long as this thing runs and drives, that's all I give a shit about. But just doing those O2 sensors, the truck still seems fine. So I'm going to go back to daily driving it and see if anything breaks on it, because why not? But I think that is going to be our stopping point for today's video. One way or another, we have made the truck better yet again, as we do every single time. Now, she runs good, she stops good, and I cut the rusty hitch off of it. So I can put a new hitch on it, but I should probably plate the frame because it's pretty thin back there. I don't really want to talk about it. But anyways, again, that is where we're going to be wrapping it up. If you guys want to support the channel more than you already do, down below will be a link to some TJR Auto merch. Go get you a shirt. This is that old style. You can't even get this anymore. But I'm sure now that I have the laptop, it's much easier to create designs and all that kind of jazz. So I'll probably be coming out with new designs for some new stuff, some new products, if you will. And again, let me know down below how this video is in general, how the audio seems, how the editing itself seems. First time using a laptop to edit a video in like 3-ish years of having this channel. So let me know down below. I want some honesty reviews of what you guys think, because obviously it matters what you guys think. But anyways, I'm gonna go try to figure out how to save videos from my phone to a hard drive to then save it to the computer to edit it. So I'm gonna go play Techie Boy, and I'll let you guys get back to it. As I always say, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I truly do appreciate it. I love each and every one of you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.